Hi, it's David Shummy from tenXcel. Now, wouldn't it be great if you survived these current economic times and your business flourished long into the future? Now, I understand the problems that are facing small business. You've got to get so many different permits. There's such a regulatory requirement. There's problems, you know, it's not that you can't afford to pay for healthcare for your staff, but you've just got all this paperwork and it just keeps landing on your desk. It takes a lot of the time and the pleasure away from running your business, and it's tougher and tougher to make a profit in this fast-moving economy. Now, globalization and technology is also advancing so quickly. The speed of communication is so quick, and all these things are combining to make it really tough in small business right now. Well, I had it tough in small business some years back, and I really investigated what I could do about it. And I want to share with you some of the tips and techniques that I used to get through those times and to actually prosper. So I'm going to tell you, these letters here, MOSPV, stand for the key templates that I use to manage my business. And when you execute and put these things in place in your business, you definitely will survive, you'll improve your profits, and you'll get more time freedom, reducing your stress, and wow, you'll have a great business that survives long into the future. The skills that you learn using these tools will last. It's not something that the economy can take away or that anything can take away from you. So allow me to show you what these mean to me. And the first one there, M, is for my master budget. So basically, the first thing that all businesses need is a master budget or annual budget so that they can look at what's going on. Now, most businesses produce one of these just when they want to go and borrow money. So when they first get going and they read a few business books, they set up an annual budget, they look through it, and they present that to the bank to help them get some finance. But really, the master budget is what guides everything in your business. You don't necessarily look at the figures there and able to use it in such a way, but I'm going to show you how you take your master budget and make it into something that works for you to help you make more profit. And what the next component is the O, and that for me is operations. So I have an operations system. Now, a daily operation system is where you take your annual figures from your master budget and you break it down into a month by month components, and you're able to look on a daily basis at what's going on. So you see daily profits and daily expenses. Now, as you move through the month, by say the 20th, you can already see how that whole month is shaping up, and you don't have to wait for your accounting software to catch up. This is actually preemptive and helps you make decisions. So daily operations is one of the first systems that you'll set up after you've got your budget, and it actually makes your budget usable. It's something that helps you use the figures and it helps you manage your business. Now, the next thing is an S there, but really I'd like to put a line through it because that S for me is the dollars, and not just dollars, but what I like to think of as cash flow. Because if you can't manage your cash flow, you have real problems in business. And this component is a cash flow system. Really simple to set up. You also use your master budget to work out the figures that you put into this cash flow, but you push out a position where you might be in 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks time ahead of time. And so you're able to know where your cash shortages are. And if something goes wrong, you can see it coming and you can make changes. So I've got a really simple cash flow forecasting tool that I've developed that I'll demonstrate to you inside the program. After that, the P, for me, that is basic purchasing. So I'm just going to put purchases or purchasing budgets. Now, this is a simple system to manage your cost of sales. Now, when you're putting in invoices and things into an accounting program, that is giving you the data back historically. You've actually made the purchase, you've had to record it in the system, and then it's showing you how much you've spent. That's what really accounting systems do. But the purchasing system that I've set up and the template that I've made actually shows you how much money you've got left to spend. So all you do is enter your invoices as they come in. It doesn't matter, you don't have to enter them exactly, but one number in a box doesn't even need a date. You just enter the number, and what it does is it shows you you've got this much left to spend before the end of the month is out. And this works hand in hand with your daily operations system, because as you're moving through the month, you can see whether you're meeting those revenue targets. And if you're not, you're able to control what you spend. And between these three things here, you actually start to get control of your business and take things to the other level. So the last part of it is a little bit complex, but I've saved probably the best bit for last, because if you can manage the V component of this formula, you will really unlock the keys to the kingdom when it comes to making the most money from your business. And what it is variables. Now, variables, I like to think of my variables as costs that change. Variable purchasing budgets or variable expense budgets. Sounds horrible, but what happens is you've got wages that change, electricity that changes depending on whether you're running heating or air conditioning. Your internet might change depending on your usage. You've got all these variables that change. Now, the problem is that people generally just don't think about how to manage those because it's a little bit complex. But what I've done is I developed a system that takes my variable expenses and puts it into an easy to use template. All you have to do is set it up once at the beginning of the year, and then you update it pretty much maybe once or twice a month. You look at it and you only spend a few minutes looking at it, because what it's going to do, it's going to point out the glaringly obvious problems in variable expenses, and you'll be able to do something about it. If you just think, if you can sell more, and this is one of those formulas where every business person focuses on selling more stuff. Well, when you sell more stuff, you're sharing that money with your suppliers. Whereas when you actually save money by controlling your purchases or by controlling these variable expenses, for every dollar you save, that's 100 cents in your pocket. Now, the real key here is to leverage the increased revenue and also leverage the cash position, also leveraging your purchases and your variable expenses. And when you pull all these levers, you unlock the full potential in your business. Now, my name's David Shumee. I run a small business. I've been at the coalface for 27 years. I'd love to share these templates with you. I'd love to welcome you into tenXcel so that I can teach you what I know. I'm not an accountant. I'm not an MBA in business. I am a genuine business owner. I've got employees and I've been self-employed since I was 22. So I learnt these things because I actually employed a really expensive consultant at one point when I was having a real struggle taking my business to another level. And these are so appropriate to use in these challenging times. So if you want to take your business to the next level, if you want to survive this fast changing economy and the threats that are imposed on your business, then I recommend you jump in, have a look at tenXcel, seriously consider it, and I know in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days from now, you are going to be improving your business out of sight and surviving and making more profit. And that in turn reduces your stress, gets you more time off, so you can enjoy time, because time you can't get back. Time is the real valuable part that most business people give up. If you use some of these systems, I'll give you your time back, and that is a promise. So I'd like to see you on the inside, read the rest of the information on this page, And if I can help you, please hit me up. I'd love to show you how to improve your business using tenXcel templates. Thanks for watching.